The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me tonight, Craig Anthony and Tim Legler. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Shawn Kemp is out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Durant. Then it's Roy, and it's Thomas in at the point. We've got Tatum, Antetokounmpo out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Morant, and it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. Tip-off goes to Seattle. Outside Kemp, back to Banchero. Kemp kicks to Thomas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Marking it into the lane. Some solid defense there from KD. Right side Kemp. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. KD's shot is good.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Here's Roy. Here he goes. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Stolen by Thomas. Kemp against Giannis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Kemp seems to relish contact on the way up. He just embraces all types of challenges.
At the line for one.
And that one falls for Kemp. Here's Mitchell to stop the run. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Thomas outside. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Pass to Morant. Here's Giannis. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Roy. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Roy's got 5 points so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the home team has possession. Looking for the first basket of the game. Good work there as it goes.
And how about the D was excellent there, but Markkanen just so skilled, and with that size, still able to finish. Wow, this guy's got a chance to be special.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Adebayo is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And then for Seattle, Haywood comes in for Banchero. And Levine subbed in for Roy. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Thomas with it. Pass to KD. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. 6 points for him.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Levine deciding where to go with it. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup.
Zach Levine.
Levine's got 5 points so far.
And you can see Levine's potential as a primary scorer because of how easy he can make it look inside.
Thomas against Morant. Pass to Mitchell. And the three off target. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. There's the triple. And there's Levine on the assist by Thomas. Levine's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Seattle. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Seattle on defense. The three from Tatum. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ross passes to Kemp. Back to Ross. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. The shot by Lillard, wide open. The three-pointer off the mark. Seattle leading by 16. Outside Thomas. His three-pointer's off the mark. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Siakam. Kemp with the rebound. And it's Seattle with the ball. Pass to Ross. Kemp inside. Siakam's there. And Kemp slams it in.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the three. Got it up. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Seattle. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Seattle?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
Jamal Crawford.
Oh, man! That came out of nowhere. Adebayo with the highlight reel dunk.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Seattle. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Terrence Ross is out there with Haywood. Then it's Thomas, and it's Crawford, and it's Kemp in at the center position.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now Crawford. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Over SGA. Crawford, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he misses his first shot. On the wing, Jamal Crawford, guarded by Tatum. There's Crawford with the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. SGA passes to Adebayo.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Crawford finds Kemp. Down low. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Seattle making a change here. Roy's checked in. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Lillard from outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Cross in the corner. Roy from outside. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Lillard against Thomas. And the basket by Lillard.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Outside Roy puts up a deep three. Another miss by Roy. Lillard up top. He has 5. Here's Markkanen. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Yeah, coaches love seeing Adebayo facilitating.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So both teams making some changes here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Crawford outside. Fires for 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside Roy. This one for 3. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Siakam kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
58 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Roy. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Roy's got 11 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Morant outside. On the wing, Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Kemp.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
And so here's the home team. They trail by 14. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford.
Jamal Crawford.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. Third team foul. Checking in for your home team, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jason Tatum.
Antetokounmpo finds Markkanen. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Cans the shot with nobody near him. He has 6.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Giannis. Morant dishes to Giannis. Tatum, that's for 2. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Seattle ahead, leading by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Brandon Roy.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Here's Morant. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Morant. And it's Mitchell in at the two-guard spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
And it's Banchero missing. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Now Thomas following Durant's three-point attempt. Thomas, good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Durant for three. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 7th assist in the game. Stolen by Thomas. Pass to Roy. Lots of room. And another basket for Seattle.
A crazy athlete. Roy excels in the open floor.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Thomas against Morant. Outside, Markkanen. Mitchell wide open.
That's a great contest from Kemp on that one. I tell you what, his coaches appreciate that type of effort. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
A nice shot by Roy.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Fans from loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Shot to stop the run. The three-point shot is pure for Tatum.
And how about the decision-making by Tatum there? I mean, fantastic at just having a feel for what the defense is going to do and then creating the space there for the jumper.
Roy from outside, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
KD's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thomas. Here's Durant, and another basket for Seattle.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
KD's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Stolen by Thomas. Drives to the hoop. And the shot goes down. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
1:46 left to play in the third. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Tatum. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Get ready for your dance team.
Adebayo is checked in for Markkanen. And Seattle also making a change. Levine's checked in from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Levine's got 11.
Shooters shoot, even from well beyond the arc. Levine makes that shot look easy.
Mitchell in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that length.
Adebayo passes to Tatum. Shoots over KD. The kick out to Tatum. To the wing right side. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Substitution for your home team. Pascal Siakam. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Damian Lillard.
41 seconds left to play here in the third. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by Kemp. Kemp's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Seattle leading by 21 and stolen by Tatum. Here's the 3. Here's Siakam, and finished off by Siakam.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast. And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And so it's Seattle, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. Zach LaVine is out there with Terry. Then there's Haywood. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Kemp, and it's the pivot spot manning the middle.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Outside Roy. Lets the three fly. They get it again. Kemp with the bucket. And Seattle leads by 19.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Now, here's Mitchell. Lillard outside. Off target from outside. Roy against DeRozan. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
Now Lillard, and Lillard gets double teamed. DeRozan passes to Markkanen. Banked in off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this really speaks to the level of focus Terry possesses. Excellent at just sticking it out through the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Seattle.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Banchero's checked in for Seattle. Kevin Durant comes in for LaVine.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The deep three from Durant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero.
And we've seen KD stretch the floor for a long time. An all-time great.
KD's gotten it done from outside. Look at the numbers, shooting 5 of 6 from long range. The three from Tatum. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
KD's shot is good.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Tatum draws the double. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Markkanen's got 4 points now in the quarter. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's Roy on the wing, covered by Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Lets it go from deep. The dive for the ball. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. A platoon swap here for Seattle. Ross for three. Sinks the triple. Ross has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Good on both. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
And here's Porter after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Crawford outside, and Tatum pulls it down. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. The baseline J. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Seattle leading by 22. Haywood kicks to Porter. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Crawford outside. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis. And it's Seattle with the ball. Crawford outside. Over Mitchell. Crawford missing again. In the corner. Tatum with it. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
Mitchell with the steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Poked loose, and he stays with it. The three from Tatum. It's good.
Jason Tatum.
And here's Porter. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we thank you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Bradley Beal is out there with Irving. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Williamson in at the 5 down low. And for Seattle, they've got Roy. Banchero is out there with Kemp. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Durant in at the small forward position.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Seattle. On the wing, Brandon Roy shoots the 3, drills the three-pointer.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Now here's Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Kemp with the rebound. Seattle with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Outside Thomas. Misses the 3. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
Tatum no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The 3 from KD buries the long-range jumper. KD's got 5 now.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
Nobody near Leonard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
He is lethal in the corner, so you can't let Leonard be allowed those looks.
Thomas kicks to Roy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And on the way from Irving for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Thomas. Roy up on top. He's covered by Beal. Durant for 3. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with a 3 of his own.
KD's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Irving.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Seattle. They lead by 4. Fires the 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And you can never have too many threes. That's an impact shot.
.151 left in the first quarter. Leonard with a screen on Banchero. Seattle grabs the miss.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
For 3, Durant. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Beal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Beal's got 6.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
Some changes for Seattle. Haywood's checked in for Banchero. Terrence Ross comes in for Kevin Durant. And Zach LaVine sub in for Brandon Roy. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Beal's shot is good.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's LaVine. Misses from close range. Harden with it. Now defended by LaVine. Here's Mitchell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Outside, LaVine takes the 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Connects from three-point range.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
LaVine passes to Ross. Beal with the steal. From deep three-point territory. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Seattle. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll get right back to the action when... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Seattle.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So at the...
Oh, my goodness! Come on now. A vicious dunker. Kemp is truly awesome whenever he takes flight. Special to see him do his thing in the air.
Stolen by Thomas, and they're moving it up. The finish, and LaVine with the slam.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
LaVine's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him. Brandon Roy, he's checked in for Seattle.
Substitution on the court.
For 3, Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Mitchell's got 5 now.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Roy kicks to Ross. The 3. That shot, no good. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Harden buries the triple.
Harden has been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career total.
Here's Roy, and then Roy with the dunk.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Thomas with the steal and pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Roy with the bucket. Roy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Seattle making a change here. Terry's checked in. Roy's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. That's tipped. Thomas dishes to Kemp. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Tell you what, Shawn Kemp is a wrecking ball inside. Feels like no defense can contain him once he gets in close.
Beal with it, guarded now by Jason Terry. Such a wide open look. 9 points in the game so far.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside, Beal. Shot from 16, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Beal's got 11.
And the whole floor is open for Beal. He has the mechanics to make a shot from just about anywhere.
Thomas outside, and Vucevic pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Oh, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Terry in the corner. Beal with the steal. Leonard full speed ahead.
I think they've got to be quicker to cut off Kawhi on the drive. I mean, if you let him have that area, he's going to make you pay.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Durant's checked in for Seattle. Ross comes in for Thomas. Leonard's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. For 3, Roy gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by KD. 1:16 left to play in the first half. Outside Durant, a 3 ball. And another 3 for Seattle.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And the foul on Jason Terry. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Substitution for the away team. Zion Williamson. Jason Tatum.
On the wing, Irving. Outside, Beal. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Beal's got 16.
We talk about guys with fewer strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Roy, that's a 2-pointer, and it's Seattle with another.
Oh, good work finding space outside. It serves him well when that jumper's falling.
Here's Terry. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
At a size disadvantage, clearly, but Terry still found a way to make it work.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Beal puts up a 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Seattle leading by 7.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Roy driving the lane, and so it's Seattle in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break.
Fans, get ready for the high RPM and amazing stuff with your pocket buddy, Arena Entertainment.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Irving is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Williamson. And it's Tatum in a power forward position.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Irving with the ball. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Thomas outside. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists now in this one. Thomas gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, Clark, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too. Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Kemp finds Durant, 3-pointer, and again, Seattle with the triple.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Outside for Beal. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Durant for 3. Oh, KD buries the 3.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Leonard lets it rip from 3.
Mechanically so efficient and smooth. Leonard off the catch there.
Seattle leading by 12. Outside Roy. And another 3 for Seattle.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Second team foul.
Here's Irving. He's got 10. And Thomas with the block.
You know, it's a big bonus whenever Thomas comes up with the block shot now. He's not a big guy, but giving you good work defensively there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside Beal. Leonard the pass to Tatum. No good on the triple. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Roy from outside. Good on the triple. Roy's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Seattle.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
Seattle leading by 20. Thomas surveying the D. The 3 from KD. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second half. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Zach LaVine's checked in for Roy. .132 left in the third. Outside Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
1:24 left to play in the third. And Beal gets it to go.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Got that one up quick. LaVine's got 11.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
LaVine's gone 3 of 3 from the arc. 9 points on that long-range shot of his. LaVine against Harden. Irving with a clean look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Here's LaVine, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Nikola Vucevic. Zach LaVine. Donovan Mitchell.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Bounce pass from Tatum, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
You know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. Ball's knocked loose. Kemp. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic.
Bringing major energy to the floor. Kemp challenges you. A nightmare matchup.
Seattle shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
And this is a guy, Shawn Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
Leonard, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. The three from Tatum. Seattle grabs the miss. Kemp's got 8 rebounds in this game. Banchero finds LaVine. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 6 assists in the game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Seattle ahead, running away with this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Haywood is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Kemp. Then it's Porter. And it's Roy in at the 2 guard. Here's Harden. Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. There's the 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Kemp's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Haywood. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Ross for three. The rebound by Harden.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The shot by Beal, no good.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Randall outside. Pass to Beal. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. The tray, and Brandon Roy, the bucket on the assist by Porter. Roy's got 9 points here in the second half. Here is Harden. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And that one drops. Beal's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
For three, Roy, and another three for Seattle.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Seattle. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Fires from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Porter goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
A natural scorer, Porter Jr. is superb at being able to play through contact and still finish the shot.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Seattle. Bean comes in for Sean Kemp.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
In the corner, Irving with it. Gets an open look and hits.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Seattle. They're on a 16-4 run. Porter dishes to Levine. Crawford outside. Beal pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Williamson with it. Now defended by Levine. Pulls up on the elbow. Goes back up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Seattle.
One shot.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Tatum against Levine. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint, too.
It's Porter outside. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how...
Oh, man! Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
1:16 left to play in the final quarter. Irving kicks to Beal. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 24 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And that one's good by Porter.
Always a ready and eager three-point shooter. That last three only gave Porter Jr. more motivation.
And the basket by Tatum.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
For 3, Levine. And it's Irving with the rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good on the three-point shot.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Here's Feibel. Yep, it counts.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beal the pass to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Porter, no luck. Pass to Irving.
Seattle foul. Jamal Crawford. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Here's Porter. There's Crawford with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So let's take a look at our player of the game, Brandon Roy.